It's finally the finals. As I try to calm myself down in the waiting room, suddenly there's a knock at the door. I'm coming in. Alice? Why'd she come all the way to the waiting room? There's no way this girl would come just to cheer me on. The semi-final fight was pretty good. Your skills have improved quite a lot. Thanks. This isn't like her at all. I'm instantly suspicious of her motives. Just what is she after? The next fight, you should forfeit. What? I jump up and yell. Forfeit before I even fight? So, you must have seen this Kyuba girl file, right? What you're saying is, I stand no chance against her? I've watched you fight for a long time. This next opponent, you would struggle to even match one of her teeth. It's funny how both her and Sarissa compared to teeth. Such a random body part. Therefore, I came to urge you to forfeit. Besides, we already know that Luca is as strong as her tail, and that was a while ago. If she came this far to urge me, it must mean I have no chance at all. Should I really give up without even trying? If you do forfeit, it's immediately game over. Because Luca loses his spine entirely. Unable to face even the weakest of monsters without running away in terror. So yes, you go never. No. I'm not going to forfeit. I'm making it all the way to the finals. I don't want to do that. If I run from a stronger opponent, I'll never be able to progress. I see. Well, I just thought I'd come say that. Alice let out a deep sigh. It looks like she isn't going to bother to try to persuade me any more than that. Don't worry, Alice. If she's really that much stronger than I am, I'll surrender. This is only a tournament in a coliseum after all. It's not like I'll die here. The only reason I'm here is to test myself mentally and physically as a swordsman against our skilled opponents. Well, even if Luca doesn't die here, if he loses to evil, he immediately becomes addicted to the Colosseum and comes back every day, forgetting all about his adventure. Sheesh. Well, good luck. Try not to break. Spitting out another sigh, Alice leaves the room. Make Alice come here and say all that? Just what is up with this Kyuba girl? Luca, the final match is here. Please head into the arena. Right. I feel stiff with tension as I slowly walk through the hallway to the arena floor. The strong anxiety caused by my unknown opponent causes my legs to drag. Excitement and nervousness mix inside me as I walk into the open air. As my eyes adjust to the bright sunshine, I look over at the exit. The opponent I've heard so much about. What is she like? You? Ara, if it isn't Luca boy. Being in a place like this? How unexpected. Elma. One of the 4 heavenly knights. A succubus. Why is she here? You can't be Kyuba? What the heck are you plotting? Alright, I'm not plotting anything. Honestly. I just love grappling in hand-to-hand combat. Even more than using sexual skills, as it turns out. Techniques and skills collide. Body parts mingle and mix and get entangled. Isn't it just fantastic? So the identity of Kyuba is Elma using a pseudonym? So this is why Alice urged me to forfeit. Well then, forget all your troubles and have some fun in a match against me. Right now, let's just forget the Heavenly Knight and the hero thing. Gah! Only a short while ago, I was barely able to survive against her tail. As of now, I'll be able to fight against her? Luca, summon me right away! That girl's wind is amazing! If you don't combat with your wind, you'll be destroyed! Huh? Got it! Alright, talking with Sylphie. How about you show me what you can do with that wind power? Alright, as she says, summon Sylph right away. Here I come. I'm going to catch you. But the wind pushes her away. So Luca boy uses the wind like that. But that's no good. If you use that strong power like that, the wind will cry, you know. Luca attacks, but Elma moves like the wind and easily dodges Luca's sword. What's with that movement? It looks like she teleported or something. What's with that speed? Look, it's this simple to break down that wall of wind. Elma brings her palm to her chin and blows. A powerful wind blasts into Luca. No way! My wall of wind! Didn't I tell you? Something like that is barely a breeze to me. Here, you want me to touch it, don't you? Gah! I can't win like this! The way we use the same power is like a night-and-day difference. Not good enough, Luca boy? Oh, Elma giggles. Should I get a little bit serious? As powerful winds blow away Luca's wall of wind. Gah! I can't catch Elma at all! She's so fast. All I can get is her after image. Luca boy, can't you hear the wind? The wind is crying since you're so forceful. You can't force it to do anything. You have to play with it. Eh? Not the voice of Sylph, but the voice of the wind itself? I can't hear anything like that. The wind is very whimsical, you know. If you try to use it like a tool, it'll just pass you by. Instead of that, just give yourself over to it and join it for the ride. Just like me, I'm always playing. Playing? With the wind? Instead of trying to use it like a tool, play with it. I think I can see what she's saying a little bit. I'm getting bored with just teasing. I think it's about time to wrap this match up. Ugh! Luca boy, you really can't hear the voice of the wind? It's been speaking to you through Sylph for a while now. is like me. It wants to play with you more and more. I feel the air moving around me in varying breezes. It really does seem like it's trying to communicate with me. Listen to the free desires of the wind and channel my thoughts through Sylph to communicate with it. The image starts to form in my mind. I think I get it. I feel Sylph's power return back inside me. If I summon her again with this new image. Summon Sylph. Summon a gale itself into my body! Powerful wind infuses Luca's body, dramatically increasing his speed. This is... Feels like the wind itself is part of my body. As if the air around me has become an extension of my body. Feels like I can move as fast as a powerful gale. So you can do it, Luca boy. That's how you play with the wind. Moving like the wind, Luca easily dodges. I finally understand it. The wind has been speaking to me all this time. Through Sylph, I can communicate back with the playful wind. This must have been what Alice was saying in that quote from Heinrich. Move like the wind. Put earth in your... imbued with... views... I forget the rest. At any rate, this is what they mean when they say moving like the wind. Ara, your true self is shining through, Luca boy. You're quite skilled in your use of the wind. But it's the same result. Your attacks can't reach me. Moving like the wind, Luca easily dodges. Ara. If neither of us can hit the other, I guess we're stuck. Seems like it. Both of us moving at the same speed, neither can reach the other. In that case, how's this going to end? Through attrition, that's how. As I think about what to do next, Alma starts to speak. I guess it's my loss then. Just for you, I'll hand over the prize. What? Alma is admitting defeat? But we're evenly matched, aren't we? Stunned at her sudden declaration, I can't say anything as she continues speaking. So, I surrender. Luca boy, congratulations on your victory. Alma was defeated! Luca's now level 28. Alright. What do you mean? Match hasn't been decided yet. It can't end like this. I've already had a lot of fun today. You've been working hard too, Luca boy. Eh? With a gust of wind, Alma vanishes in front of my eyes. Then the next moment, I feel her soft lips press against my cheek. Choo! Until next time. After the kiss, she disappears. I look around, but don't see a trace of her. I never saw her move that fast during the fight. She was able to kiss me like that. Equal. Yeah, right. What happened to the competitive match? I thought I was seriously on par with her. The whole time she was just playing with me. A crappy end to the Coliseum tournament. So I'm not someone worthy enough to try against? Just how far above me are the 4 Heavenly Knights? Oh, just about 100 levels and some change. As the victor of the Queen's Cup, I stand with a frown on my face in the middle of the arena. Since taking the throne, I've never experienced such happiness. To think a warrior would appear who's able to win. I was invited to an audience with the queen. I feel really awkward when she's so excited. Thank you. For now, the presentation of the prize. Our royal treasure, the green orb. Please accept it. Yes. Queen holds out a beautiful green sphere. I quietly accept it. Another orb. What the heck are these things? If you are in the area, please stop by the castle. I'll always welcome the hero who fulfilled my dream. I will. If you'll excuse me, I bow and thank the queen. With a respectful parting word, I leave the prize awarding ceremony. I'll congratulate you for now. But you're still not good enough, so don't get all proud of yourself. I don't want to hear that creepy laugh you... Oh. Looks like you already aren't in that kind of mood. Yeah... Doesn't feel like I want it all. We're getting so far, I thought I had some real power now. But then she showed up and just toyed with me again. I have to get stronger. Yes, so get the rest of the spirits. Get them all together and master their power. If you can synergize them together, you'll gain some real strength. If you do that, you'll be the same level as the 4 Heavenly Knights. Probably. Probably? Well, it depends on you. If you give the most powerful force in the universe to an idiot, he'll probably just kill himself with it. That's true. Alright, I'll do my best. I get over the sense of defeat at my worthless victory. Already back in high spirits, I get pumped at continuing on. Dying Salamander. The 2 remaining spirits. I need to meet with them and empower their power to get stronger. Now, for the next place. Before we continue on, let's head back to Grand Noah. Old man. It seems like the Queen's Cup was quite something. Her human warrior actually beat the famous Kyuba. Beat is a strong word. This is such a nice city. I was walking down the street last night when a group of harpies bat touched me. Where should I look around tonight? That's forbidden, you know. I should do some bondage with that Lamia down the East Alley. Oh, or how about the Spider-Girl's web in the West? No one cares! See, girl. You're the boy who beat Kyuba? You 2 were moving so fast, it was incredible! That ending was so unfortunate for you. I'm upset at that too. It's no way for a tournament to end. I really wanted to watch you get played with. I've become a fan of yours. I really wish to see that dashing figure of yours in the Colosseum once again. I'd also love to see that dashing figure being bad touched by a monster. Here we go. I think I missed her during the first one. Oh well. I got into a fight with that elf who my boyfriend was cheating with. Of course, I didn't stand a chance against her. This is so damn frustrating. How can I get rid of all this pent-up anger at men? And that is why the Colosseum is so popular. I was bad touched by the Cerberus in the arena the other day. It was incredible. She sucked me dry with all 3 of her heads. I wonder who'll bad touch me next time. I want to try going to the Colosseum again. Hey! I don't have any bad intentions. I just thought I'd try getting bad touched by a monster one time. Promise, that's all it was. Damn pervert. I was attacked by a mermaid last night. She broke my fishing rod. She said people who fish should all be killed without mercy. These mermaids are really annoying. There really is a lot of variety inside the monster world. Para. My friend Kata lost in the Coliseum. I wonder if I should try fighting there next time. There are lots of healthy young men to play with there. I made a fortune on selling monsters for this tournament. Weapons for this tournament. By the way, could you sign this sword? It's the first time I've seen a human win the tournament in decades. I love to decorate the store with a signed sword from the victor to attract customers. It's kind of pointless if it's not the sword he actually used. Welcome! Can I help you with something? No, not really. We gather some stuff to prepare for the next trip. Oh wait, do you not have any issue with the Ilias cruise terrorism? I've seen what they've done a few times in the middle of my journey. There aren't any of them in this city. A few years ago, there were a couple incidents. They were all forced out of the city. Eh? Is that true? With this many monsters here, they couldn't do anything. The group as it is now is puny compared to how strong it used to be. Puny? Before their leader died, it was really powerful. Then it went to pieces. Now all they can manage is some pathetic incidents of terrorism. Most of their divisions had to go all back to their headquarters at Goldport. Goldport headquarters, huh? Lazarus and my father formed Ilias crews in that city after their dreams of defeating the Monster Lord were shattered. That port is where their failed voyage to Helgondo set out from. Once I get all the powers of the spirit, I'll need to visit that port if I want to make it to Helgondo myself. Boy, yes. Boy, how about some Metaros brand milk? The winner of this year's Queen's Cup got stronger by drinking it, you know? That is blatantly false. No, thank you. I never drink that. I'd drink it. Spiral Girl's Sewing Shop. The sign is a lie. It's really Tarantula Girl's Sewing Shop. Ahsoka is completely unfit for sewing. I think you should change careers. Alani's Florist Shop. Welcome to the Alani's Florist Shop! Sweet, delicious flowers! Alright, I forgot to visit that one the first time too, where Alice actually eats one of the flowers. Which they are apparently edible, so whatever. Church. The faith of the populace in the city is damaged. Damaged, more like non-existent. Not only do they live with monsters, but they blatantly break the taboo in the streets! How can the Queen permit this to continue? Grand Castle. Minister 8. As you can see, there's very little discrimination against monsters in the city. Due to the Coliseum, the people became very used to the sight of monsters. Though the monsters do cause a lot of issues every day, as our customs are very different, it's unavoidable. The mermaids are lobbying for increased waterway size and flow. The Alrunes are planning a protest for more city parks. City planning is quite difficult here. A farmer was just sent to the hospital after accidentally mistaking a mandragora for a radish. Harvesting season is almost here, so we must be very diligent. I wonder when the custom of bad touching the loser in the Colosseum started. Man, I'm so jealous. No, don't feel bad for me. It's okay. I'll just go cry over there. Anyway. I watched you win the Colosseum. As for me, I lost against the Dueland in the first round. See? Guard A, there's no reason you can't participate in the Colosseum. This guard does it. Guard Captain. If the monsters ever decide to go wild in the town, us human guards would be helpless. But should such a situation arise, we would enlist the aid of all the Colosseum fighters. They love the city too, so they would join us in defending it. Dillahan. What's wrong? Even though I'm a monster, I'm a part of the Queen's Royal Guard. After battling in the Colosseum, I advanced far. I really love this city. Queen. Ah! If it isn't the hero Luca. How have you fared since last we met? You're the one who enabled my dream to be a reality. If I can do anything for you, please just say the word. Anything? Oh my. I'm so much older than you are, Luca. But if you're really serious, then I'll have to think about it. Guard room. There's a huge incident the other day with a bee girl tried to suck the nectar from an Alrune. Today we spent an hour trying to get a slime girl out from being clogged in a drain. Tomorrow we have to repair the fountain that Minotaur smashed on accident. We're always dealing with monster troubles. Well, that's what keeps the city interesting. Alright, time to go. Alma Elma, second entry. One of the 4 Heavenly Knights, she's the Succubus Queen, and commands the power of wind. Also surprisingly skilled in martial arts, she's a force to be reckoned with in hand-to-hand combat. Despite being called the Queen Succubus, it doesn't look like she leads them. Believing in a carefree life of anything goes, she doesn't have any subordinates. A martial artist enthusiast, she fights in the Grand Noah Coliseum under the name Kyuba. Each time she appears, she has one, known as the Strong Mysterious Girl. She has many fans among the spectators. None of them know she is one of the 4 Heavenly Knights. Luca gave in to Alma's skilled succubus arts. Luca kept coming back to be bad touched by the monsters in front of the Colosseum audience. It seems as though you suffered an embarrassing defeat against Alma Elma. Indeed, having to fight such a powerful opponent is bad. But to be defeated while she isn't even trying from the start? Shame on you. In fact, she almost seems like she's intrigued by you. I think she actually wants to help you. Such as how to use the wind. But I will not say... But I will say... But I will say nothing nice about her. At any rate, it doesn't seem like you can win fair and square. Perhaps this is a fight that can be won with words. Usually she will not stop to talk to her prey, but it looks like she makes this special case for you. It also seems like she has two different ways to humiliate you should you begin to bore her. Now go, oh brave Luca. One day for sure, you will destroy that succubus queen with your own hands. Remember, Ilias hates succubi more than any other monster.